So today I'm going to show you how to do a natural beat on your face. So we're going to get started. I'm going to pull my hair up and out of the way. First thing we're going to do is eyebrows. It's the most important part of the face beat. So I'm going to show you how to find your natural arch. So you first want to start in the crease of your nose, follow it straight up. That should be where the beginning of your eyebrow is. Then if you go to the outer part of your nose and go up, you will see your arch. And then to the outside of your eye, you will see where it ends. So it should not be drawn anywhere past that line. You want to first start by drawing a line underneath your brow, right where your hairs are on each side. Then you want to draw a line on top, leaving about 1/4 of an inch not drawn. That part we're going to fade up so it looks natural. You don't want to fade the front part in all the way because then it'll be entirely too bold. After you draw the lines, you want to fill in the middle. And then if you have an eyebrow pencil that has a brush on the other side, that's how you feather it out and up to make it look natural. See? Next, we're going to make the eyebrows pop. So we're going to put a little bit of concealer underneath and on top of the brow. You can use one that is close to your skin shade, or you can use one that's just a little bit lighter to make the highlight under your brow pop even more. So I prefer to use a brush when I'm applying it, but you can also use the actual brush that comes in the concealer. So I'll show that on the other side. You want to just do light, short strokes underneath up to the brow line. Then you want to pull down to blend it in. Now you can use that same concealer all over your lid to use it as a primer for your eyeshadow. And now I'm going directly on top and just carving out that brow. It's a little early in the morning, so I have a little bit of dark circles underneath my eyes, so I'm going to put some concealer under there as well. Now on one eye, I'm going to put the concealer on as my primer. And this is an inexpensive way to do it, so you don't have to buy more than one product. On the other eye, I'm actually going to use the Morphe eye primer itself. I tend to like eye primers better because it gives more longevity to the eyeshadow. Next, I'm going to show you where to put a transition color. The transition color is a color that's in between the brow and the lid. Again, you want that color to be similar to your skin tone or a little darker. This Naked palette is a really great natural skin tone palette if you want a nice natural beat. You can purchase that at Ulta. So here I'm showing you exactly where you should put your transition color. If you open your eye, it'll be above your crease and under the brow bone. And you just want to leave a little bit of space without the transition color to where you can put your highlight underneath the brow. Next, I'm going in with the darker brown shade and I'm going to apply that right onto my lid. You can barely tell that I'm adding this eyeshadow on, but when you see the finished result, you'll be able to tell the difference. So again, you have your transition color, which I always do first, and then the color from my lid, and then you can highlight underneath the brow. You want to go 3/4 of the way in to highlight the brow. Now I'm going to add primer to my face. It helps block any oils trying to pass through throughout the day. I like to use the NARS primer for my foundation. Now, this is Maybelline FIT. It is very inexpensive. You can find it nearly anywhere. CVS, Target, Big Lots. They have Maybelline FIT, which is a very inexpensive but full coverage foundation. The color that I'm using for my skin tone is 335, and I'm going to put it on with a Kabuki foundation brush. I first just apply it all over my face, and then I'll go back and blend it in. You can literally see all my blemishes disappearing. I'm going a little on top of the area that I highlighted my brow. And then right up to my hairline. The key to picking the right shade of foundation is to make sure that it always matches your neck. If you want to highlight and contour, that is something that we'll get into in another video. It's not necessary for a natural beat. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of blush. If you don't know exactly where your cheekbones are, you can just suck in a little bit. Give fish lips, and your cheekbones will pop right out. A little bit goes a long way. Next, I'm going to use my Fenty highlighter, and that'll be right on top of the blush and underneath my eye, just to give it a little shimmer. Next, I'm going to line my lips. I tend to overline just a little bit because my lips are smaller. And that is an inexpensive lip pencil from NYX, NYX, that you can also get from Ulta. I fill in my lip just a little. Let's give it a little more color. And then I'm going to go over it with the NYX Butter Gloss. So I'm going to use the one of more of a pinker tone, but the other one, the brown tone, is good as well for a nude look. that's the finished look. Very little makeup, but makes a big difference. So this could be an everyday going to work look. And you can easily turn it into a nighttime look with just the change of the lip color. So I'm going to go back in and line my lips. Work is over. We are going out for the evening. I'm going to use one of my favorite shades from my friend Dami Chantel. She has her own lip line. You can purchase on her website at www.damichantel.com. This specific shade is called Kiss and Tell. And I love what it comes in. I love the case because it's magnetic, so you'll never lose the top. And this is in the shade Kiss and Tell. Now I've changed my outfit. And there you go. I've changed my outfit for the evening. I've changed my lip color.